Hey, welcome to Mainland Cycle Center's new vehicle department. Today we're going to look at a 2012 Kawasaki Mule 4010 Trans 4x4. This is in the super black, and this one, as you can tell, has some options, some accessories that we've added, and we're going to talk about those a little bit. This one is got a top. It's a steel top, and it's got a steel and safety glass windshield, and we really like these windshields because of the safety glass, meaning they don't scratch and scuff like the acrylic or the polycarbonate, the plexiglass, or the Lexan windshields. But this is a safety glass windshield. And then the other neat thing about these windshields, it has this little panel in the front that you can set like it is here, so you get a little bit of air into the cab. And that's really important because with this closed, you can create some negative pressure in the cab here, so if you're riding and it's dusty, you'll actually draw dust and stuff in on you in those situations. But with it open, it creates some positive pressure in here and keeps the dust out of the cab, so that's really nice. But in the cool weather, when it's cool, you can close that. This has got a little latch right here, like that, and that closes, and then that blocks the air, so it'll keep the cool air out. And then the other thing is, once you unlatch it, you can open it all the way, and that still gives you access to the front storage compartment, and so it lets that open. And there is your front storage compartment right there. It's a coolant reservoir down that end. So yeah, we really love those windshields, the glass, and just they hold up really well. Not had any trouble with them at all. And then there's your steel fixed top. This top has some insulating material on it. Cuts down on noise, vibration, and also some heat in the summertime. This is a trans, so it has the dual bench seats, and why we call them a trans is because they'll transform from having single bench seats and a short bed to having a single bench seat with a long bed. And how you do that is there's a latch on either side. You undo this latch. I've already got them unlatched. Got a little pull here, and that flips down the back of the seat, just like that, and then that seat folds forward. So, and then what you do is you pull these little bed sides out, like that, and you can see there's a hole right here. And so what you would do is take this panel, pick it up, move it forward, and set it here, and you'd have a long bed with a single bench seat. So it transforms, gives you the best of both. And then once this seat is folded up, then that'll let you tilt your bed. That lets you tilt your bed, makes it a dump bed, but it also gives you access to the motor. We didn't talk about the motor yet, but this is a 620cc V-twin. It's water cooled, and it's fuel injected, so it starts right up real easy. Just turn the key and crank it up. It revs easy, shifts in and out of gear easy. Does really well. Another thing we'll look at when we got it here is the mules have a snorkel air intake. So right up here on the cage is your air intake. There's one here, and there's one over there on that side, right there. And so your air is intaked right here, comes down this pipe here, and you can see it comes around here. There's a tube connected to it. There's a filter. Now this filter on this side is for the torque converter. Okay, it's for the torque converter. We circulate air through the torque converter to keep it cool, but we filter the air we circulate through there. So it gives you extra life for the torque converter in the belt in there. On the other side, you intake the air, and you can see there's a hose right there, and that goes into the intake on the motor. So by drawing that air up high, we get cleaner air, less dust up high. Okay. bed back down. Alright. There you go. Take a look at some of the controls. Like I said, these are fuel injected, so you just turn your key, crank it up, starts up, idle's good, revs good, shifts in and out of gear very smooth, just like that. So you got high, low, neutral, and reverse. You got your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive there. You just grab that and move it. It's your hour meter. It's got a 12-volt power outlet. Little glove box here. There's another one on this side. There. This is the little release to pop that hood that I showed you earlier. Here's your headlight switch. Turns your headlights on and off. And then right here it says differential lock and unlock. And that controls the rear differential. Meaning with the rear end unlocked, you basically got one wheel driving in the back. And it just won't tear up the grass if you're using it on grass. It'll be a little easier on the tires if you're using it on hard surface like concrete. But you can lock that in, and you got no slippage at the rear end, full power to both wheels, full traction to both wheels, and no slippage there. And you can run it locked all the time. It won't hurt the mule at all. Just maybe, like I said, harder on the surface or harder on the tires. Got some lights here. You got oil pressure, temperature, parking brake, tells you if the parking brake's on. DFI is digital fuel injection fault light, and there's a power steering fault light there. We've got cup holders on either side. There's one here. There's one right over there. Okay. Diamond plate floor. It's just a gas pedal and a brake pedal. Put it in gear, give it the gas, and go. Here's your parking brake. Right there. It's got seat belts. We also have installed a lift kit on this mule. We've installed a 26-inch tall tire with a 12-inch ITP wheel. This is the Baja Cross tire. We really like these tires. These tires are made for UTVs, and they're an 8-ply tire, so they're a heavy-duty tire, but they're made for UTVs as opposed to installing an ATV tire. We're using a UTV tire. In order to install the larger wheels and tires, you have to install the lift kit. So this one's got the lift kit and the larger wheels and tires. And then we also have a heavy-duty brush guard on the front. There. Expanded metal. It has a little cutout on it, so you can still install a winch on it. There. And then there's a heavy-duty rear bumper for it. It's got tail light guards built into it. These do have a receiver hitch on the back, so you can just plug a drawbar into it, pull your trailer. These are a semi-independent rear suspension. Some McPherson strut front suspension, has hydraulic drum brakes all the way around. Rack and pinion steering. These just do really well. They're a real strong running machine, very durable, very reliable, very proven. And this one looks, I think, just fantastic, all dressed up. Just as a note, we're most likely going to install a radio in this one. It hadn't been installed as of this time, but and if you don't like this one, if you want a different color, we have camos. We can build them in camo. Red, we have the dark royal red in stock, and we have the woodsman green in stock, but we can build one to suit your taste and needs. If you want a little more stuff than this, we do the high hunting seats, put bed rails on them. Like I said, we're going to probably put a radio in this one still, but there you have it. The 2012 Mule 4010 Trans, and this one's custom built and outfitted by Mainland Cycle Center. We are located about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45 in LaMarque, Texas. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. Give us a call, shoot us an email, come by and see us. If you've never driven one of these, we'd urge you to come by and take a demo ride. We have a little test track on site, and we'd be happy to let you take a ride on one. Hey, thanks for watching. Let us know if we can help.